channel Loreen Leads Legends. So today I have a very special topic which is very important and goes straight to my heart, and I really hope you take your time to give me 5 minutes to just explain why education is so important to me and should be very important to you as well. I have to say the last weeks there's very bad news out there around the globe, like whether it's about healthcare, freedom, religion, education. You really cannot have the TV on or the radio on without hearing something very, very bad. And I'm just wondering or thinking about it, so who causes those bad news? This can only be stupid people. So, and this is why I really get focused back to education and care about information, care about culture, care about languages, and on and on and on. I just really believe that somebody who is educated, who is willing to speak, willing to write, willing to do math, have their ear to the news, to politics, those people really make the world a better place. And those people are also you and I. Like, we are the youth, we are the younger generation, and we have to get and kick this world in the ass to make it a better place. So yeah, that's why I'm really happy that I had the chance to go to school, and I was always willing to learn something. Even also, if I have to say, school is not always cool. Like, it's not made very cool, it's not funny and things like that. But I see life is not always funny, as you see right now. It's very honest and very interesting and very serious. So this is why school cannot always be funny, but I today want to give you some aspects how you can make it funny or make it more important to you. So let's begin. When I think about school or education, the first thing I think about is reading and writing. What can you do with reading and writing? You can read like the most beautiful stories in the world, like Romeo and Juliet or Shades of Grey, whatever. If you can read, it's just like your mind, nobody can look into your mind, you can read it, you can have your fantasies, and you can be happy about it. If you're able to write, then of course you're able to get another expression of your thoughts. You can write love letters, your opinion to any topic. This is the first step to be your first kind of artist of yourself, to be able to write it. And if you are in this age right now and you are able to learn, or you know somebody, just encourage him or her to learn it, to write, to practice, and to make something beautiful out of it. Another thing about reading or writing is like music. If you are able to read the notes, then the music is so much more powerful to you, or you can just be able to explain your own kind of vibes and everything. So I'm not a musician, but I really would love to know how to read a note and what to do with it. So I can, I'm quite unhappy with that. But you can just be smarter than me and just go into it and read notes, things like that. The next thing that is really important to me is languages, because if you're able to speak not only your native language but also a foreign language like maybe English, Italian and French, and if you're in school now and you have to just focus on grammar or like verbs and things like that, I know it is annoying at the first step, but in the next you can use it and you can be able on your vacation to talk to foreign, crazy, lovely people, and you have your connection just because of the language. If you practice it at school, I promise you, you will never ever have to think about it again when you're outside on vacation. Or your really big goal is to be part of a foreign country and work in a foreign country, then of course the language is your must-have to really start your dream. Another thing about languages is, of course, if you're interested in some kind of movie, some kind of story, some kind of documentation, or politics, or culture, or music, whatever, you're so able to be part of the original text. And it is so, I feel it when I listen to English music or I read English books. They are just on the point and they go straight to your heart or straight to your brain, whatever it's like. And it really has a bigger impact on me as if I just listen or read translated texts. You don't have to be dependent on another one's good translation, because it's not always that good as the original, I promise you. Another category is everything about biology, physics, chemistry, math. What can I do with it when I'm grown up? Maybe your bicycle, you love to go by bike and then it's broken. If you just have the basic knowledge about physics and things like that, then you are just able to look at your bike and say, where could be the problem? You are just able to analyze the problem and fix it yourself. This is a great feeling, but it also is so much cheaper because you don't have to go to another person who's able to do that. You don't have to pay him or her, and you have more pocket money or more money for yourself to just spend the way you want it. I always have my ear to my body, or I just have my eye to my body to really feel comfortable and my kind of beautiful. But today I really have to make so much research what works where and when and why and how. And our body is so much more smarter than we are as a human being. So it's so interesting, and I really encourage you to just listen to your biology teacher, because everything that he tells is so important for you to breathe every second, to feel and heal. And I know so many people today have a big goal in being not only happy but healthy, but also slim. And your body tells you everything that you need to know to be happy, healthy and slim. You just have to know the facts about it, and then you can decide yourself what to do more, what to do less, to be healthy and beautiful. I cannot go through every lesson with you to school. I really just want to give you another point of view about the topics that somebody in school wants to teach you. It's not about the formula that you have to practice and practice to get yourself a solution. It's not about a poem that you just learn one day and just tell the teacher the next day. It is just the fact that your brain needs training. It needs training to absorb every information and to be able to tell you how society works. Because this is what your goal is. You are part of a society. The world goes around with like 7 billion of people, and you just have to connect that. And you just have to be able to be connected with people, to arrange your life with them or not. Is it good as it is? Can it be better or worse? And this is why I see education now as a pool of information. How this society works, how products are made, why my product costs a lot or not. I can see backstage, and if not, I do my research, because education is a pool of information for me. I cannot know anything, but I can know where it is, and maybe Dr. Google or Wikipedia is just like the first step to do your research. I just want to give you another example about, let's think about the game poker. If you have some people around the table, they're playing their cards, and if one person on the table is better able to see every kind of information, counting the cards, or just watching somebody's expression of the face, then this person absorbs information about the whole game. He or her is better able to make decisions, like to give a bluff, to put on more money on the table, or just to get out of. And this is how life works. There are so many people out there, there's so much stuff, so many rules and things like that. You cannot have any information, but you can encourage yourself to get those and to be able to make better decisions for your life. Another thing that I really see in education and information is tolerance. Let's not just go into the bigger topics like religion and culture, but to the more modern topics like clothes. Everybody is around, going out, wants to dress up, looking beautiful. As you know, maybe you had this situation, you were clothed in a certain way and you thought you were so pretty, but somebody else just didn't think about it this positively, and they just talk to you by saying, oh, this is ugly, or things like that. So the other person who says that is very intolerant, because tolerance is about really seeing many different ways of something. All of these ways are beautiful on their own kind. For you, it's just to pick your way to be beautiful and to be able to let people live the way they want to. Everybody of you who's out there who learns a little bit, has more information as other people, can make smarter decisions and can be happier about his or her life. These are 4 nice points that are worthy to be talking about, right? Are having so many informations today like never ever before. We have the internet, we have so many books, our planet is evolved, the society is evolved. We can be smarter as everyone before us here down on earth. Let's just grab this opportunity and really be smarter. So this is just your kind of living goal, to use everything that you have and be a little smarter than yesterday. Then you can just make your daily basis a little more funnier, a little more interesting. Like if you're going to school, just tell yourself, okay, today I make school cool. It's your kind of way. You just can make something out of it. Nobody else can. And the last point that I want to make about information is that person who has more information in like a meeting than the other person, like this is the information level, more information, less information. This person will be able to manipulate the other one because of his impact from, or his power about the information. If you are stuck and you don't want to do research, you don't want to look at things, you don't want to learn for school or things like that, you will be the person with less information, because around you other persons are able to do more, and they will do. This is also a fact of society. Every human being is rational, you say, and rational means you want to use your advantage. Yeah, if somebody sees your default in information, he just uses this situation to put himself in a better position. Less information means manipulation. Nothing easier than this. Fix this problem, make your research, go and get yourself the information that you need to be able to look from the upper side to this problem, or to just have the balance with your meeting partner. Just have the conclusion right now. Information is education. Education is tolerance. Tolerance is a happy life. And I really hope and I really think that everybody of us wants a happy life. And last but not least, just think about it. You are able to go to school. There are so many people out there who are not. And we are the youth. And if we go to school, be educated, informed, tolerated, happy and free, then maybe we can take this one step closer to just have the solution and be able in the future to welcome some more people to education or school life. Well, legends, it was heavy. It was so important for me to talk to you about my heavy thoughts. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share it with everybody who's important to you and who you love. In this case, you like to see more of my stuff, just subscribe. This also gives me a whole new motivation to go on. Thank you for tuning in. Take care and ciao ciao.